Okay, so here's my review for PitBabe episode 7, and it's not going to be in order at all. So this episode felt like it was mostly focused on Way. I didn't really appreciate it. Anyone that watches my reviews, interacts with me on here, knows that, interacts with me on social media, knows that Way is not my favorite character. He's like at the bottom of the totem pole. He's about a little bit above Tony. Like, So I could really, I know he's there for a reason, but I don't appreciate him. And I'm just hoping that they don't try to give him a redemption arc, because he really doesn't deserve it. Like, that's what it felt like they were trying to do with him. And it just seemed, I don't know, because it seemed like a lot of people like him or they feel sorry for him. But I honestly don't feel sorry for Way at all. Because in this episode, after, in the beginning, like the first part, Babe is talking to Alan and he's saying, Way always makes me feel like I'm not deserving of love, or makes me feel guilty about, trying to be with someone or be with Charlie. And then like the next instance, when Babe goes to Way and he's, upset, and he's crying because he wants, talk it out with his friend, and he's crying about, learning that Charlie knows Tony. And he's saying, it's my fault, I'm sorry, basically blaming himself, because, like that whole self-worth and feeling like he's undeserving of love. And so what does Way do? He immediately goes to, using his ability and saying, stop crying, just listen to me, his whole thing, his own niche. And what does, Babe do? He stops crying immediately. He has that kind of like distant look on his face, like, what just happened? Like, he's so confused about what's going on, where am I at? And I'm like, Way, why? Like, you could have really just sat there and let him express his emotions, but you chose not to. And it makes me think of, like, I have this running theory that Way was also a son of Tony, and Tony used Way's ability to control the other sons. And so when Tony was, trying to get the other sons ready to go to their new quote unquote home, he had Way, use his ability to, had them think, oh, you like this, you enjoy this, you're having fun here, you have no problem going to your new home under whatever circumstance, blah, 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 you're going to enjoy it. Because, let's be honest, Tony is collecting his, quote unquote children like Pokemon. He's collecting them, he's trading them, selling them, breeding them like Pokemon. Okay, he's trying to be ass catch them, trying to catch them all. And it's like, sir, like, I don't know what kind of financial issues or debt he's into, and he thinks this is the route to go. It's not. It really isn't. It's disturbing. And to me, it feels, and then, like, people keep forgetting that he has other people working for him, with him, and no one thought, hey, let's contact someone. Let's blow the whistle on this. Okay, they need to do a documentary on Tony, surviving Tony. Okay, because this is outrageous. Simply outrageous. And then, like, for a Babe, it's like, you forgive Charlie very quickly. Very, very quickly. All he had to mention was mama. And you smiling and giggling. And I'm like, Babe, stand up. Stand up. Immediately. Because how you smile? All he had to say was mama. And you smiling, and he hugging up on you, and you like, sir, please stand up. Please. Because he done lied to you about, that was a lot. That was a lot. And you're okay. And now you guys are out in a park, field somewhere in the car, and you doing the rain and pie you. If no one gets the reference, it's from Love in the Air. But you guys are doing the rain and pie you in the car. Like, what? You were just fussing and fighting. You just told him to pack all his shit and get out the house. What? Now he done called you mama. Okay? Now y'all outside doing the rain and pie you in the dark? In the car? In the field? While Way is at the restaurant with a bouquet of flowers, waiting for you for hours. And the people at the restaurant clean up around him, trying to shut down, turn the lights off and everything. Child, what's going on with them? Like, Way, like, Babe is not your man. He's not meant for you. That's why you're always sad and upset. Okay? Pete is your man. That's why you were smiling and giggling when you woke up the next morning. Because you were happy. You were excited. Okay? That's how you should feel. That's how you should feel. Okay? Now, with Kim, he's doing his big one. He's doing his big one every day. Every day. He's not on that shit that Tony is on. He's a man of integrity. He be working hard out here. Okay, he makes sure he keeps his foot on. He makes sure he keeps his foot on Winter's neck, on Tony's neck, and on Kenta's neck. Okay, he said, "Ain't nobody gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it." He out here doing the investigation that no one asked him to do. No one asked him to do this, but he said, "I'm gonna do it." He's like, really, he's the only one with any kind of common sense in the show. He was like, ain't nobody doing the right thing, so I'm going to do it. And where did that land him? Getting caught by Tony in the house, getting roughed up by who's supposed to be his man, Kenta. And I'm looking at Kenta like, that's supposed to be your man. That's supposed to be your boo. What are you doing? Unhand him immediately. Get off of him. What are you doing? What are you doing, Kenta? Get your hands off of him immediately. Like, Babe did mention, like, where's Kim? Ain't no one hear nothing from him. Like, he's gonna be in danger. But I'm like, you knew this. You know this. No one thought to offer him a job at you guys' garage. Like, no one thought to do that. And now where's my man at? At the house. Why is he there? Kenta, get your man out that house immediately. Immediately. With the quickness. Swiftly. Because why is he here? Okay, Babe, go get Kim. And then from the previews, it looked like they found out where they was keeping Kim. And it looked like they might be too late. Because they done moved them. I'm not pleased. At all. Because if something happens to Kim, I'm going to be really upset. Because don't get me wrong. I love Babe. I love Charlie. I love Alan. And I love Jeff. But at the top of my list is Kim. At the top of my list is Kim. Okay? Even though he don't get that much screen time, he's at the top of my list. He has common sense. He has integrity. Okay? He not into all that mess and also into all that drama. Okay? He said, Okay? We are co-workers. We is not friends. I'm here to work. I don't care about all that mess. I'm here to get a paycheck. I'm not here for no office party. And I like that about him. I really, really do. And so I'm thinking once everything settles down for a little bit, that Kim is going to go over to ex-Hunter, and Dean, if anyone remembers Dean, he's going to go over to Red Racing. It's going to be interesting because we know what Kim can do. Kim is pretty good. And Dean, we have not seen what he can really do. But Dean is supposed to be Winter's man. So, I would like to see more of Pete and Way. I'm interested. I don't know how Kenta and Kim are going to get together. But I'm very highly interested. And then Sonic and North. They're giving us crumbs. Micro crumbs at this point. And I'm like, when is it going to happen? And Alan and Jeff, like, speed it up.